Hello everyone. I think you all can see me and hear me. Hello. Hello. Hi, how are you? Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Should we start? Okay, so yeah, we are live. We are going to start. Okay. Today we will discuss true, false, not given and yes, no, not given questions because these are very confusing for some students because they're not able to understand that how to mark their answer. So we will be doing everything about these questions. We will be doing exercises at the end so that you can understand and you can come to know about how to solve these questions. We will be doing it together so you can know about the way I am doing it. Okay. Now on your screen you can see the tips. The first thing is for true, false, not given, the true statement. When we mark two, that means when the statement it is 100% matching, when it matches to the question, when the information in question, the meaning, it matches properly, then we mark it true. The information is going to be false when there is some kind of contradiction, when the information of the question and the paragraph is not matching. Not given is when there is something which is missing. You can't find it. Maybe whole information or maybe a part of the information is missing. So you will mark not given there. I will be giving you some tips about it. First of all, you need to read the questions thoroughly. You need to understand what the question is asking because if you're not able to understand the question, you will not be able to answer it. Okay. Second thing is to underline and to note any keywords that you can find so that you can skim and scan to find that information and then you can read and understand what information is given and how you need to find the answer. Okay, then the next is the answer would be in the order of the text. So if you found the first question, the second question and third question, they will be in an order. Okay. And suppose if you're able to find the first and third question, but you're not able to find the second one, you need to find the second one in that passage where in between first and third. It will be easy for you to locate. If you're not able to find, still you're not able to find, it means the information is not given. Okay. Then we have some kind of meaning changing words that are many, some, and occasionally because some people they do not understand and they do not see this information and they do mistake because sometimes they say all but in the passage they say some, so there comes the difference. And when this kind of difference is there, the answer is going to be different. You can't mark it true just after reading the words because I told not to read the words, not to match the words because words are going to match. Definitely they are going to match, but you have to match the information, you have to match the meaning. Just be careful about this thing. Okay. And do not waste so much time on one question. If you're not able to find it, move on to the next one. If you found the next one, try to come back and find the previous one. You will be able to find it. But we have 40 questions that we have to attempt in 60 minutes. So we can't waste a lot of time on one question. Just you need to manage your time very well. And this type of question, they need a lot of time and attention. So try to do a lot of practice so that you can master the technique to solve true, false, not given, and yes, no, not given questions. Okay, so if there any doubt, you can ask me if you want to know anything about the tips that I told and how to mark true, false, not given questions. You can let me know. Any doubts, any questions, if you want to know anything, what I told, the tips I told, if there is any question, you can let me know. Is there any doubt? Should we proceed? Yes, they're always in order because I have seen many readings. So you can follow the order. If you're following, suppose, first three questions you found, you're not able to find the fourth question, just follow the order. If you're not able to find the fourth question, try to find the fifth one so that you can go back and see the third and fifth in between the text, the skim and scan, you will find the information. Which passage was that? Was that Cambridge books? Because in Cambridge books, because they are the ones who publish the exam, so I always suggest to follow those books. Others, I do not know about them. So if it was in Cambridge book, you can let me know the book number so that I can see. Yes, because I am broadcasting it through some software. That's why the messages are delivering a bit late. That's okay. That's why I'm waiting for you. Okay. Any doubts, any questions? I think you have no doubts. There was only one doubt that I have cleared about the order of the text, which was, yeah, that is done. So we do not have any other questions. So should we move to the exercises? Okay. So this is the passage one, and these are the questions. If you can take the screenshot of the questions so that I can move to the paragraph, that will be easy for you all to do. Take screenshot of the questions. Yes, practice is the only key. You will master this question when you will do a lot of practice and you will understand that what tricks are there to confuse you. So if you can screenshot the questions, I will move my screen to the passage only so that we can do it together. When you take the screenshot, just let me know so that I can move to the passage and we can do it together. Or I can send it to the WhatsApp group, the people who are there. I have sent in the group as well. The people who are in the live group, they can see that the passage and the questions I have sent there. Done. Okay, so I'm moving to the passage. The first question. Read the first question and let me know the answer in comments so that I can see that what answer you are marking and how you are marking. Just tell me the answer and where you found it with the reason. Do it. We're doing the first question. The first question is the scientists are using a technique from electronics to control specific plant properties. This is the question that we are doing. Let me know the answer for this one. Done. The first answer that we got is false. Okay, can you tell me the reason that why you have written false here? Designing circuits. Actually, the answer is true because they are saying, if you can see, biologists are creating this same modularity in, wait for it, plants by designing circuits that control specific plants. So, this reason, this is the sentence which makes it true. They are talking about the plant properties. They are saying the scientists are using a technique from electronics to control specific plant properties. Characteristics and properties is the same thing. Watch for the synonyms. Just see this one, biologists. That is the fourth line. Read this one and let me know if you understood or not. Okay, so you got this one. The second one, read the second one. Read the second one and answer. Next answer. Yes, the next one is not given. The reason is because they are saying, yes, it's not given because the statement it's missing. The question says some synthetic biologists work with genetic circuits of mammals, but the information when we read it, they say most of today's synthetic biologists work with simple microorganisms like E. coli or yeast because we don't know they are working with mammals or not because this information is not there. So this is the reason we will mark it not given. Very good. The third one, this is the tricky one. Answer for the third question. We got two answers. One is true and second is not given. Let me see. The question says, Most of synthetic biologists work with mammals. Most means 90% or 95% from 100%. That means most. And the information, what the information says. The information says most of today's, because the one we were reading right now, the answer is there only. Most of today's synthetic biologists work with simple microorganisms like E. coli or yeast. There is the difference, the main difference is some and most. This is the issue you need to understand when they are talking about most. That means most of. Some means 20%, 30%. So we don't know that what some people are doing. So this is the main difference. And the answer is false because the information is contradicting. They are talking about most. The question is about most one. So this is the reason we will mark it false because the information is contradicting here. We didn't use the last paragraph. All the information we found in the first one only. Yes, same modularity means technique. The correct is text. Any questions in the passage one or any doubt if you found? The first one was true, the second was not given, and third false. I will type it so that you guys can see. And if there is an issue, just let me know. Second is not given. Third is false. Type by mistake. The first one is true. First one is true. Second one is not given. And third one is false. So I think it's clear and you understood how we mark the answers so that we can move on to the second exercise. Okay. Yeah, clear, ma'am. So, okay, we will move to the second exercise. Yes, I mentioned the answer wrong. Second one is not given. That is a typing mistake. So second one is not given. First one is true. Second is not given. And third is false. And I don't know how to delete it. Okay, now I have removed it. Just check. True, not given, and false. These are the answers. So should we move to the second exercise? The passage 2 I have sent in the group, and here I will be displaying it so that you can take screenshots of the questions, and then I will display the passage here so that you can do it simultaneously. Okay, so should we move on to the passage 2, the second exercise? Okay, so we're going to move to the second one. Take the screenshot of these questions, the passage 2 questions, so that we can do them again. And you will understand how we are marking true, false, and not given. Take the screenshot of the passage 2 and let me know when you're ready to start so that we can do these questions. Okay, let me see the passage. Okay, so this is the passage that we are going to do. Answer for the first question. The first question is: more children are injured when walking or cycling to school than when traveling by car. Answer this one. Answer for the first question. We got one answer that is not given. Others? Okay, the second answer is also not given. Very good. 02. Second is false. Okay. So the first is not given. Okay. Can you tell me the reason or should I tell? Because the answer is right. It's correct. The reason why the answer is not given. Why the answer is not given? Because we're not able to find it anywhere. There is no such comparison about the accidents that which are highest or which are lowest by walking or by driving a car. There is nothing in the passage. You will not be able to find this information. So this is the reason we have marks not given. If you can read it. The second one. Do the second one. We got answer for second one. One answer we got is false. Just let me know the answer for the second one so that we can see. The second question is children who are driven to school are more ready to learn than those who walk or cycle. The answer we got already is false. Just let me know others. What is your opinion? What is your answer about this? Just let me know your queries, Trisha. I will be solving all your queries. Today we are discussing true, false, not given questions. Just let me know other sections which you find difficult so that we can hold a session on that as well. Second is false. Other options, why second answer is false? The second answer is false because they are saying that it has been noted by teachers that children engaging in active travel arrive at school more alert and ready to learn. This is the reason the answer is false. Active. By active travel, we mean cycling or walking. We do not mean by coming through a car or by driving. So driving and active travel, there is a difference. Active is when the student, he or she is doing something to reach, and while they are driving, they're not doing anything. That is not active travel. This is the reason the second answer is false. The third one, what is the answer for the third one? Active travel means when they are doing something to reach there, like walking or cycling. That is active travel. Driven to school is not active travel because that is something their parents do. They're not doing it. The third one, we already got the answer of third one, that is true. Others, if they are doing it, yes, yes, you can take screenshots of whatever you want. Or if you want, I can send you the picture in the group. You are there in the group, so I will send it there. Don't worry about it. I've sent the questions as well in the group. I'll send the tips also because this is for other people who are just connected through YouTube. Otherwise, tips I can send there. Okay, the third one is true. Yes, the answer is correct because they are saying the council. It's taking information about travel to school. They are checking that how children are traveling to school, and the information is there in the question, in the passage. It says we collect data annually about how pupils get to school. Pupils is an alternative of students. This is in the second paragraph. If you see, you will find it. The second sentence. Very good. Fourth one, we already got the answer. One answer is false. Okay. The answer for fourth one, the answer for fourth one is false. If you see the information, it's there because the question says that the council is disappointed with the small reduction in the number of cars taking children to school. That the council is disappointed. They're not happy with it. But in the passage, they say that we are proud that we have been able to reduce the number of cars on the daily school run by an average of 1%. This is one, two, three, four, fifth line. If you see it, you can say that the information is not matching because they are proud, they are happy, and the question says they're disappointed. So this is the reason the answer is false. The fifth one, we got the answer already. It's true. The number of children in school has risen in recent years, that the numbers has gone up. Okay, and the answer is true. The option that we got is true. Okay, let me see. Any other answers? This information you will find in the second paragraph. In the end, it's there. If you see, you will see that despite an increase in pupil numbers, they're using pupil everywhere, and in the question, they are saying children or students, just to make you feel confused. Okay, so this is where you will find the information, an increase in pupil numbers, and the question says the synonym for that. So this is the reason the answer is true. The last one, we got the option already that is not given. Just let me know if there are any other options. The question says parents can get help with paying for their children to travel to school by public transport. The answer that we got already is not given. We found the fifth question in the last of the second paragraph. So that means we need to read the last paragraph, that is the third one. And if you are able to find the information, match the meanings. If you're able to match it, if it's 100% match, then it's going to be true. If it's not matching, then it's false. And if the information is not there, it's going to be not given. So the answer is not given. Yes, very good. You have done really well because you are answering all the questions and they are correct as well. So in this one, the information we're not able to find. This information is not available in the third question. Sorry, in the third paragraph. So this is the reason we are marking it not given. So let me repeat the answers so that you can see, or let me type it. First is not given. Second is false. Third is true. Fourth is false. Fifth is true. And sixth is not given. Very good, very good. Today the participation and all the questions true. I don't know how to pronounce Sada Begum. I think this is the correct pronunciation. So you have done really well. Thank you so much for participating, and your all the answers were correct, I guess, for the second passage. Very good. Yes, false, true, not given. Very good. Okay, so it's time for the quick tips. The one thing that I told earlier was that we will follow the order of the text. This is the first tip. You have to follow the order. The second one is do not assume anything. There is, when you assume, even if you know the information, do not assume. Just stick to the text, whatever is given there, read it, and try to derive the meaning, whatever is given there. Do not assume that this can be the answer, this should be the answer. No, they can change the information. Suppose if there is something that you know, but still it's an exam. So they can change the question, they can change the answer, they can change anything. So you need to stick to the information which is given to you. This is the main thing. Okay. And third one is I always say to skim and scan. In these questions, you will not only do skimming and scanning because that will not work. You have to read the information carefully because you have to match the meanings. Skim and scan just to locate where the answer is. After that, read it thoroughly so that you can understand that what information is there and how they are doing it and how you have to match the meaning. If you're able to match it, then only mark the answer. Do not match the words because words are going to match. There would be 100% match of the words in these type of questions, but the difference is to find where the difference is. Like what, like I told that there is all and some. They are different things. All means 100%. Some means that can be 20%, that can be 30%. So you have to check this information as well. These are the words that can change the whole sentence just in a minute. Okay. And the last one is to work on your synonyms because if you do not know the synonyms, you will not be able to find the answers. The passage that I found, those were very simple because I wanted you to learn and I wanted you to understand how to answer the question. Not very simple. but I will say they were simple because the synonyms were very simple. Students, pupils, we all know. But you will get some different type of synonyms in the question. So you need to read some articles to come across new words so that you can learn new words, you can learn their meanings and try to learn new vocabulary on daily basis. Like if you are reading, if you're doing the reading of Cambridge books, just try to find the words from there itself. You will find a lot of words in the reading of Cambridge books. Try to understand their meaning. Try to find some synonyms for that words. This will be very helpful. Read an article daily so that your reading speed gets very fast because you need to be very fast. You have to answer 40 questions in 60 minutes. So these are the tips that I wanted to tell, and I hope you learned. And the confusion of true, false, not given, and yes, no, not given, you understood how to attempt these questions. And yes, one thing that's coming in my mind is when you get true, false, not given questions, or you get yes, no, not given questions, read the information that what the question is asking you to write. Do not write yes if the question is saying that you have to write true. Do not write no if you're told to write false. So this is what you have to understand when you are in the examination. Whatever the information says, you have to write that. Okay, so do you have any other questions or doubts about these questions, today's session, or other questions of true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given? Any doubts, any questions, just let me know. Any doubts if you have. If you have any questions, just let me know. Till the time, what I will do is I will show the answers on screen. The first one is not given, second is false, third is true, fourth is false, fifth is true, sixth is not given. Let me know the doubts, guys. If you have any kind of doubts, just let me know. Okay, so we are going to conclude because I don't think there are any doubts. So thank you so much, everyone. We will have a session tomorrow at the same time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you.